It's so nice to have an effective air cooling solution that fits perfectly in my Ghost S1. I'm using this Noctua NH-L12 for my NAS and works really well. Knapp obviously don't have much ceiling height, so this low profile cooler fits just barely. I have been waiting for this for a long time. I don't want to deal with bending the L12S and buy additional 92mm fan. This is exactly what I want. You can see from the picture it barely no gap between the cooler and enclosure. But it's fine. Since the fan is located behind the heatsink, the fan noise is much lower than my L9 cooler. Even when running the Cinebench 20, the noise of L12 is extremely quiet. The first time after I finish the build, L12 is running so quiet, I have to put my finger behind the heatsink to check the fan is running. For the reference, I'm running L12 with AMD 1600 off at all Core 3, 9 GHz. After 10 minutes bench run, the temp is at around 75 Celsius degree. Best air cooler for Ghost S1. For more than a year I've struggled with finding a solid cooler for this case that didn't make my ears bleed. Absolutely love that Noctua NH-L12 brought back the legendary NH-L12. Paired it up with an NFA9 fan and we're rock solid and whisper quiet. I'm sure the included NFB9 is more than adequate, but I wanted something with a little more power, 1600 versus 2000 RPM. CPU cooler is near silent, only ramping up fans occasionally, perfect fit inside my Ghost S1 and is keeping my Ryzen 3700X under 75C even at full load. I am glad that they brought back NH-L12 as the newer version height clearance is an issue for tight-spaced builds. I used it in Knapp network attached storage DV682 and it fit perfectly. So far everything is working fine. I bought this to build my Ghost S1 PC. The noise of the cooler is even quite thin. My NZXT Karen X52. The temperature for a delighted 8600K is around 80 degrees on full load. Highly recommend it for a SFF build. With just a single bottom exhaust fan keeps a 3700X at about 90 during gaming. Not great but not terrible. Only issue is that I need to push the cooler towards the motherboard in order to get the side cover to slide on, then once it slides about 75% of the way, I need to push it in again to get over the second lip of the side panel. It does rub up on the panel and left a mark, but it's on the inside of the panel which no one will see. I plan on adding 2 top exhaust fans as well, so we'll update temps once I have that done. This is probably the best performing and best looking air cooler for the Ghost S1. 3700X, HTPCs, 25 GHz 125V, all-core only heats up to 78C max after 40 minutes of CPU-intensive workloads. This, along with 2 slim 140mm fans, were my first purchases of Noctua, and am blown away at the quality they have built. Can't go wrong with their craftsmanship, and I expect this to last an extremely long time. They even added a rubberized film between the fan and the metal fins to reduce vibration. Truly obsessive engineering from this company, and it shows. Click link in description for more reviews.